If you want to be in for a chance to win this beautiful beast, all you have to do is the following on all 3 videos with this team. Subscribe to the channel, answer the question of the day somewhere in the video, and finally join the Discord server as that's where I'll be announcing the winner. Best of luck to all of you, I hope you enjoy the video. How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Wi-Fi battle. Today we're having a battle in the OU tier versus Envious Goon from the Discord server. Go ahead and join the Discord server, it's the best place to go for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Wi-Fi battles right now. There is a link in the description down below. I've also noticed that only 36% of people watching this video right now are actually subscribed, so just double check you subscribe because YouTube likes to unsubscribe people, it's a bit bizarre. And if you're not subscribed in the first place, why not? It's free, it helps me out, and I really appreciate it. Anyway, with that being said, let's jump to the team preview. Okay, so Envy's got a pretty cool looking team. They've got a Hisuian Samurott, Corviknight, Cinderace, Chestnut, Iron Moth, and a Grimmsnarl. So we can probably expect the Grimmsnarl lead, in which case I'm going to lead off with my nice and powerful Meowscarada. So Meowscarada, I am well aware that the EV spread is messed up, okay? Listen, I don't know what happened there. We're just going to have to roll with it. And the battle begins, so Envy's going to lead off with the Cinderace as we led off with the Meowscarada. So we should be alright here. I'm pretty sure Choice Scarf Meowscarada with however much speed I've got, 128 times 1.5, we should still be outspeeding, so we can go for a U-turn real quick and get on out of there. There we go, we still outspeed, we should be still outspeeding. I'm not Protean as well. I was meant to be Protean, but I'm not. I don't know what happened there. If you're running Choice, you may as well run Protean, so that's the thing. So I'm going to go into a Great Tusk anyway. Great Tusk can wall Cinderace pretty well, especially the set that I'm running. They go for a U-turn, that's going to be boosted by Libero. They're going to get some Rocky Helmet chip damage, which is always nice. Can't complain about no Rocky Helmet chip. Got a little bit of Rocky Helmet chip, unless they've got punching gloves on, in which case, fair enough, they don't. In comes Gremlin, which is going to be the Grimmsnarl. So that's pretty awesome. Grimmsnarl's a pretty awesome Pokemon. I'm going to go back into Meowscarada right now, because they're probably going to set up a Reflect right now. They more than likely go for a Reflect right now. Look how small that Grimmsnarl is. It's very small. So we're going to go into Meowscarada. Meowscarada being a dark type, of course, means it's not affected by the priority Prankster moves. Other than, you know, the usual suspects. So I'm going to go straight for another U-turn here. I feel like they're going to switch. You know, they don't want to get tricked or anything like that. They are going to switch the Gremlin out because they don't want to get hit by a Flower Trick. We could be Choice Banner for all they know. And they're going to go into Raska, which is going to be the Corviknight. So Corviknight is a good switch there. To be fair, I should have probably gone for the Trick. Trick would have been nice on the Corviknight there. Would have been really nice, but it's fine because now, ladies and gentlemen, we get a free switch into our Volcanion. And what happens when Volcanion comes in? Something goes down. Something goes down. It's just how it goes. So they don't want to get hurt by a Fire Blast. They can't exactly just switch the Cinderace in on their Iron Moth, though, because of the obvious choice of... I'll go for a Steam Eruption anyway, because we might be able to get the burn on the Samurott. Because they're probably going to go into the Samurott to take the hit. As they do go into Samurott to take the hit as expected. Let's see if we can get the burn on that. Nice and shiny. Look at that beauty. I love shiny Hisuian Samurai. It's so cool. So Steam Eruption does a lot of damage. And what we're going to have to do now is we're going to have to go out into something else. I'm wondering what to go into. I only have one Trick Room setter on this team. But looking at their team, if we can get Corviknight in, yeah, that'd be great. Do that. We're probably going to go for a Ceaseless Edge anyway. So I'm going to go into Meowscarada because it does resist it. And we are max HP, so we should be able to take it relatively well. Because for some reason we're max HP. I don't know why. It's very bizarre. They go for the Ceaseless Edge. We take it like a champ though, thanks to that max HP. It's coming in clutch, you know. It's coming in clutch. As now I'm going to expect them to go back into Corviknight. I'm going to go for a Trick. I don't think they stay in here. This is a very risky play to stay in. So they are going to switch out the Samurott. Are they going to go Chestnut or Corviknight? They go Raska, which is, of course, the Corviknight. So that's great for us because it means we get to trick this thing. There we go. Trick comes through. It's going to give it a Choice Scarf, and they've got a Choice Scarf Corviknight, which is effectively crippled because now they can't recover. They can't Roost Stall or anything like that. So we get a Rocky Helmet, which is always nice. They probably go for a U-turn here. So I'm going to go into the Great Tusk. Get some Rocky Helmet chip on the Corviknight since they can't exactly heal up or out like that. And we may as well do it. We may as well do it to them. So let's go into Great Tusk real quick. Hurt by spikes, which is unfortunate, but what can you do? They go for a U-turn as expected. We're going to get some Rocky Helmet chip on that thing. which is always going to be nice. And that Corviknight is effectively no longer a threat, which is great for us. They probably go into Samurott now. In comes the Chestnuts. The Chestnuts coming in instead. Nice and shiny. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Let's go ahead and go for... We could go for Stealth Rock. Stealth Rocks would be nice. But at the same time, I'm thinking they're going to hit us in the face with a Wood Hammer right now. So maybe we could go into Meowscarada. We don't really need Meowscarada for much. And we can get a nice and powerful Rocky Helmet chip off on them. Yeah, Meowscarada's not really doing much for us this game. Other than, you know, the trick on the Corviknight was pretty much all that Meowscarada needed to do. And it did it pretty well. So we're going to Nyanarex, the Meowscarada. Get hit by some spikes, which is unfortunate. They go for a Bulk Up, which is really unfortunate for us. As they probably go for a Spiky Shield this next turn. I want to go for Knockoff, but I feel like they're going to go into Corviknight right now. So I'm feeling like U-turn's the best play. I'm going to go for a Knockoff. Screw it. Let's go into Knockoff. They go for a Spiky Shield. Obviously, try and get some chip damage off on us, which is fair enough. It's going to do a little bit of chip damage to us. And what they could do now is if they wanted to uncripple their Corviknight, they could just go into the old Corviknight real quick. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to go for a Flower Trick. I'm fully expecting them to go Corviknight right now. They are going to go Corviknight. Watch, they're going to go Corviknight. They're definitely going Corviknight. Samurott, even better. Even better. So Meowscarada is actually doing something even better this turn. So we go for a Flower Trick. Poof. Down goes the Samurott. So we got rid of the Samurott real quick. That's awesome. So I knew something like that happened. I was expecting the Corviknight to come in, expecting them to go for to get the knockoff off so they can get rid of the Choice Scarf off the Corviknight. But, you know, that works out nicely for me as well. In comes Gremlin, which is going to be the Grimmsnarl. So Grimmsnarl is interesting here. So Meowscarada is actually putting in the work right now with its max HP and Brave Nature. I can't believe it's Brave Nature as well. I don't know what I was doing when I made this team. I really don't know what it is. I blame the hot weather. It's quite hot where I'm living right now. And obviously in the UK, we're not used to hot weather. So when the heat arrives, it hits pretty hard. So, you know, it's not very fun. It's really not very fun. So I'm going to go into my Dripking, the Slowking. There we go. Dripking comes in. Nice and powerful, nice and shiny. Gotta love it. Hurt by some spikes, which is unfortunate, but what can you do about that? I'm going to go for a Trick Room real quick, get the Trick Room up, and then we'll go for a Chilly Reception. They go for a Parting Shot, which is absolutely fine by me. I do not mind the Parting Shot one bit. All I'm going to do is go for a Trick Room right now. So they go ahead and go back to Envy. What are they going to go into, though? That's the real question. I'm thinking probably Cinderace or the Iron Moth. No, the Iron Moth wouldn't work. Cinderace or Chestnut or Corviknight. If they have... they're probably just going to go for the Corviknight just for the sake of getting stuff done. So we'll go for a Trick Room anyway. Trick Room is great for us. Trick Room is really great for us. If we can get damage off on this Corviknight, that would be ideal. They'd probably go for a U-turn here, to be honest with you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for a Future Sight. And the reason I'm going for a Future Sight is purely for the fact that they're probably going to go for a U-turn. They probably go back into Grimmsnarl to take said Future Sight. And we don't really need to worry too much about Slowking right now. Slowking can kind of handle the rest of their team just nicely. We do need Slowking around, but Future Sight would be great because if we can hit the Chestnut or the Iron Moth with it, that'd be absolutely amazing. Even the Cinderace. So they're going to bring the Cinderace in, which is absolutely fine by me. I can deal with Cinderace, no problem. What I'm going to do now is... Trick Room is up for 5 turns, right? I believe it's 5 turns. Yeah, Trick Room's up for 5 turns. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for a Chilly Reception right now. And I'm going to try and go back out into something to sack. They're going to teleport Chillingly Bad Joke. I thought Chilly Reception had negative priority. I guess not. I guess not. So that's fine. I guess we're just going to assume that because Slowking's so slow, I guess. But we're going to withdraw anyway. And what we'll do is we'll sack something off right now to Cinderace. Do we need to sack anything off? I don't think we do we? No, I think we can go straight to Dragonite if we want to. They do go for a U-turn on the Dragonite, which is absolutely fair enough. It's going to do a decent bit of chip damage to us. Gets rid of our Multiscale and all that wonderful stuff. As now... They probably go into the Corviknight, right? They go into the Corviknight? I think they go Corviknight. Chestnut comes on in. So Chestnut comes on in. Chestnut's a great one for my opponent here because they get to go for a Spiky Shield. which is, of course, going to burn away a turn of Trick Room. But all we need, really, is that free switch into Volcanion. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go into the Volcanion real quick. We'll go Volcanion real quick, because they're definitely going to go for a Spiky Shield to draw out the Trick Room turn, I think. So if they go for a Bulk Up instead, that's fair enough. I mean, Dragonite wasn't really doing much to Chestnut, to be fair. So they can definitely get away with a Bulk Up right there. But anyway, Future Sight comes through. That's going to nearly take out the Chestnut, which is absolutely amazing. They actually have Focus Sight. Oh, no, they don't. That's leftovers. Never mind. So they actually just lived on like 1 HP right there. Fair enough. We can just go straight for a Steam Eruption. Volcanion is putting in the finest of work right now. Drain Punch comes through. It does a lot of damage to the Volcanion, but it's absolutely fine by me. We can still take this thing out with a Steam Eruption, provided it can hit. We do hit the Steam Eruption, which is great. Should still take it out. There we go. The Chestnut goes down. Down it goes. So Chestnut goes down, which is great. And now we just have to worry about the Twisted Dimensions returning to normal on us like this. So in comes Iron Moth, the reliable partner. Nice and shiny. Gotta love it. Looks amazing. I love Iron Moth shiny. That's pretty cool. So Quark Drive is going to activate, boosting their speed, which is interesting. We do have options here. I think we go straight into our Slowking real quick, and then we go for a Trick Room / Chilly Reception. There we go. Going to withdraw our Volcanion. We're going to go straight into our Galarian Slowking real quick. There we go. Nice and powerful. Nice and shiny. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Shinies are always fun. We're going to get hit by some spikes, which is unfortunate, but they go for an Energy Ball, which is going to do minimal damage to us. Absolutely minimal damage. I'm not sure what they're expecting to come in there. Probably just going for the kill on the Volcanion, to be fair. But non-stabbed, I don't think that would have KO'd Volcanion, to be fair. So we could have probably stayed in, but it's whatever. It's whatever, innit, at the end of the day. Let's go for that Trick Room anyway. So they're going to go for a Psychic, which is going to do some decent chip damage to us, but not much damage at all. We go for the Trick Room. There we go. Nice and powerful. Get them Twisted Dimensions up. And then all we need to do is go into... We need to get a free switch into into our Ursaluna. So what I'm going to do is... I'm going to go ahead and switch. I'm going to go for the Chilly Reception just in case they switch. Because if they switch, then that's going to be ideal. So they do withdraw the Iron Moth, which is great. Absolutely great for us. That's really great for us. And they're going to go into Raska, the Corviknight. So that's perfect. That's actually perfect. That's worked out really well for us. Because now we can tell a chillingly bad joke. Get the snow going. And then get on out of there. On a free switch with the Ursaluna into the Corviknight. And the reason I'm going to Ursaluna is purely for the fact that we have got... Oh, and we got Volcanion as an option as well. Could go Volcanion as an option because they are Choice Scarf Corviknight, so they could. Do I want to waste Ursaluna now? No, let's go into Volcanion. Let's go Volcanion because as much as I love the fact that we've got Fire Punch on Ursaluna, we still can't really do much. So I'm going to go straight for that Fire Blast right now. They go for a Roost, which is fair enough. Roost is not going to be able to help you here though. You are locked into the Roost as well. Fire Blast is going to come through, and that's going to take out the Corviknight, no doubt. There we go. Nice and stab. Gotta love it. Volcanion getting the KO, which is great. As down goes the Corviknight. Now, what's stopping us from sweeping with Volcanion? That's right. The Grimmsnarl is. This pesky Grimmsnarl is. So, let's go for a Steam Eruption real quick. They're probably going to go for a Fake Out, so I guess I could have gone into Ursaluna right now. But it doesn't really matter. So they go for the Fake Out. That's going to do some chip damage to us. Flinches and can't move. Waste another turn of our Trick Room where we've only got one more turn left, but it's absolutely fine by me. We go for a Steam Eruption because they can't really switch out in Cinderace or the Iron Moth because they'll both go down. Oh no, we got a DC! It's not Envy, it's not Envy, it's not Envy, it's not Envy, it's not Envy. It's more than likely my internet that's just done that to me. Oh, that's a real shame. I would have liked to see how that battle came through. I guess we're going to do some Fairy Mons now. Everyone in the comments, let me know how you think this battle ended. I personally think it would have ended with a Ursaluna sweep, because all we needed to do was get the Iron Moth in, get the Trick Room back up with the Galarian Slowking. I think we had that one, but I'm not 100% sure. Let me know in the comments what you think. Thank you for watching this video. If you did enjoy, of course, leave a like, subscribe, all the wonderful stuff. And with that being said, I'll see you all in a bit.